Hey guys, welcome back to more PGA Tour, and as discussed last episode, we are going to try a single round of the Pebble Beach Pro-Am. So I didn't like the quick rounds where you play the most important, what they deem to be the most important holes. I felt like there was a lot of holes where I probably would have birdied and wasn't able to do so because they basically just either gave me par, or maybe if I was very lucky, they gave me like one birdie out of 4 or 5 holes or whatever. So didn't really like that. So let's try one full round instead of 4 full rounds and see how that goes. Cameron Champs currently -6. We're even. And it's 6 to 9 miles per hour wind. So we haven't played at Pebble Beach yet. We did do a little bit of the
EA Sports and the PGA Tour
stuff
so proud to present
before we even started
the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
This is kind of interesting.
From
so we're starting out
Pebble
on
Beach,
Sunday,
California. Final round coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. Tell you what, we have seen some tremendous golf this week, outdone only by the incredible beauty that is the coastline of the Monterey Peninsula. As we check the Sunday leaderboard, we've got a tie at the top at 6 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to cobble together a solid round here on this fine Sunday.
All right. Ooh, that's going to be real tricky. Let's see. High fade, is that going to be enough? I think that's going to run out. We'll see. Oh, that was undercooked by a lot.
This one moving just a little bit to the right with that wind.
Oh no, didn't even get out of the rough.
Oh, that definitely finds the rough off the first tee.
Whoops.
Certainly not the start he was looking for.
Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Nota Begay III.
118 left to the hole. Ball sitting down just a bit, but he should be able to handle it. This is a good-looking gap wedge. Very nice shot.
I always looked inside that 15-feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a good putt. It's a birdie here at 1, and he will definitely not say no to that.
Frank, interestingly, this hole number 2 plays as a par 4 for the U.S. Open. It is a par 5. It's absolutely gettable, and players must take advantage.
Certainly, Rich. Off that back tee, really you've got to grab a driver. I know there's bunkers left and right, but the decision is whether that tee shot finishes in the fairway, because if it does, you're going to have a crack at this par 5 and 2. If it doesn't, then you play the layup.
That's a bit to the left.
That one going to be in great shape. So
nice.
Following the birdie at 1, a solid drive here at the second.
A high 5 landing somewhere around there. Try that. Oh, is that going to run out? Oh, it is. All right, all right.
Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
No, not a pitch. Chip of, let's say Something like that. Oh, so close. So close.
A 5-footer now for birdie. Yes, can't ask for a better start to a round than this. It is
Almost started
back-to-back
with an
birdies
almost
at
got an
1
eagle there.
and 2.
Whew.
Will certainly help the cause. On to the 397-yard par 4 third, where some players drive it over the trees on the left to cut the dogleg, while others play it more conventionally.
What is the wind doing? Well, the wind is certainly helping us. Is there any way of us? No. No, I can't go. Can't go that way. It's too far. Let's. What if we do a high draw? Is that a thing we can do? Landing it there somewhere?
Oh boy, that has started way left.
Over. Ah. Too far left.
Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
130 is the number left of the flag today. Pin on the left portion of this green, so it will favour a wee draw.
Well, the wind is basically drawing it for us, so. It's going to run out just a little more than we'd like, but that is okay.
That's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
14 feet to the hole.
That's basically straight. Oh, what happened there?
Oh no, I think he was about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way. So
Not sure what happened there at all.
It's a par here at the third. And he'll stay at 2
I was
under.
definitely not expecting it to wobble to the
Wow,
right
a day's
midway.
worth of breathtaking shots, Frank, from the players and the Pacific Ocean. There it is, and this begins that beautiful 7-hole stretch along the ocean. Short, par 4, fourth hole.
And this is also where some of these decisions become quite critical. Do you try and drive this green 330 yards to the front? Or do you worry about that little pot bunker on that left side? It's about 250 yards to get over it, because that's what narrows this fairway down. But it plays uphill.
Well, I can't actually drive the green, I don't think. We can get close.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second to this par 4.
Do a flop. We do a spinner. Actually, let's do a spinner. I landed a little short. We do have wind working against us, so. Well, that's okay, I guess.
7 feet now for birdie.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a well-played hole. It's a birdie here at 4. And he will definitely not say no to that. We arrive now at the 189-yard par 3 called the New Fifth. Despite being redesigned by Jack Nicklaus late last century, safest play here is to the left center of the green.
Yeah, there's a real possibility of us overshooting this. So, let's just try landing it here. High fade, and hopefully it'll roll towards the green, towards the hole. Oh, it's not going to stop. Damn.
Okay,
Wow.
you can see
Trying
what
to
he was
stop it
trying
is
to do right there. Maneuver that
really
ball
something
left to
else.
right. Just overcooked it a little bit.
Let's see what the green is doing. Doesn't look like it's doing much. That's not hard enough. Oh. Or it is. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It is a par here at the 5th, and he'll stay at -3.
Yeah, the other guys are
It's
in.
a tremendous
So.
par 5 here, the 6th hole. Frank, you can plainly see Stillwater Cove on the right. Where do you want to put this tee shot?
When you look at that tee that you're on for a start, Rich, you're 20 yards above. So whatever you hit's going to go at least 20 yards further. So I look at that first bunker, 270, really only playing 250 yards, and then the fairway sloping towards the right. So even a 3-wood for some of the longer players, just something that hits around there, could even be a long iron, it's going to scoot forward. If you get 270 yards out of your tee shot, I mean, you can still reach this par 5 and 2.
Yeah, let's go. Not going to roll that much. Oops. Drive. Just a little bit concerned about that running out. How about a drive with the 3-wood? Try that.
Wind starting to push this one a little left. Solid, a good drive in the fairway.
Oh, we got a long way to go to the second. For the second, I should say. Okay, so we're gonna come up way short. We doing a finesse shot. What are we looking at? Yeah, lots of spin. That's gonna run so far. Try something like that. I don't know how this is gonna end up, but that is literally gonna roll right off the end.
Did you see the yardage on that one? I mean, there had to be a mistake there because that 3-wood did not even touch the green. Liquor stamp, that was airmail.
We don't have a we don't have a we don't have the option for a I don't have an option for a spinner, unfortunately. Yeah, that could have been a lot closer, but
9 feet left here for birdie.
I don't know, a little bit this way. Yeah.
Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. Will certainly help the cause.
Tee at number 7, and Frank, this is the shortest hole in championship golf. It is also one of the most beautiful holes in championship golf.
Yeah, it certainly is, and people assume that short is easy, but just look how small that target is.
Okay, we're going to run a finesse shot. We're going to want probably want to increase the spin, even though we're going with a 50-degree wedge, because we do have wind to contend with. Oh yeah.
Yeah, very good shot, taking it in right of the hole, and a good look upcoming. He's been automatic on this front side. This for birdie. Yeah, well done. It's back-to-back birdies here on this front side. And he will definitely not say no to that. We head now to the 416
How many times is he going to say
eighth
that
hole,
one now?
of the premier par
Well, at least
fours
he's
in
not
golf.
saying that.
Fairway wood or
He's
long
looking
iron
for a
off the
good
tee,
kick
giving
here
way
to
a
get
long
set up
approach
for
over
the
cliffs
weekend.
and a yawning chasm below.
A yawning chasm? The yawning chasm. Okay, we probably want to land on this side. There's a good possibility I could go too far here, but let's go with some spin. Ooh, stay on the fairway.
That
Perfect.
will do just fine.
Yep, I'll take that.
From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Aggressive off the tee, ball lucky not to run out of fairway and into the ocean, but now sitting in an ideal spot with access to the green.
How do we want to do this? Spin in the 7-iron. Land it pretty much in the middle. Unfortunately, the pin is in a very accessible location. That might be a bit short. Nope. Well, I'll take that all day long.
I always looked inside that 15-feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
Yeah,
Okay,
another one.
right on line. That's a birdie here at the 8th. And he's going to get to within 2 shots of the lead now as he moves to 6 under par.
Frank, you might be tempted to just stare off at the Pacific Ocean. It's right there, but you'd also better have your focus on what is one of the more challenging par 4s in the game.
Yeah, this stretch, 8, 9, 10, demands just not just concentration, but really great shots. The tee shot here has to be struck absolutely flush down that left side. And the reason why, if you look closely, is this fairway, just everything moves to the right. So if you sort of pitch it in the middle of the fairway or the right-hand side of the fairway, it's going to go in the rough and leave you a really difficult second shot. So a great drive here is rewarded.
That is drifting a little left. Oh boy. Very left. 2 left. Damn. That's less than ideal.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
Let's spin it. And basically, I have to just try and get it right in that tiny little spot there. Oh, that flew way over. Huh. Not sure what happened there.
And that one runs by, and it's just going to come to rest off the back edge.
We could do a spinner. We're gonna go basically short, a little bit over here. Ooh, ooh, nice. Very nice. That was actually basically the right
It's been a good
pace to go
start
in.
to the round, and more evidence there. Beautiful touch from around the green.
Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And the scorecard's looking pretty good after 9 holes. That's a 29 6 under par. Hope you're enjoying this little stroll along Carmel Bay, and the golf is as good as the view. This 10th hole is 444 yards. I would tell you that it is the widest fairway at Pebble Beach. It is, but it doesn't feel that way because of the way it slopes left to right. And if you're not careful, this one can get away from you and head toward that Pacific.
That should be perfectly fine.
And that's what we'll need to see on these final 9 holes if they're going to get back into it. That's in the fairway at 10.
Second shot. Good look at the green.
Go with spin. We're going to land it there. I mean, that's our target. Yeah,
good shot again.
Little
there.
short,
well
but
thought out. Landing the ball short, letting the ball run onto the green, and inside. Well, I'd call that a birdie putt. So that's birdie range.
oh yes.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he's going to move to within a shot of the lead now at 7 under par. We head now to the 370-yard par 4 11th.
Wonder who
Ideally,
the
you'd like to favor the left
amateur
side of
is
the
that we're
fairway to
playing
open
with.
up the approach into one of the smallest greens at Pebble Beach.
Well, that is a very small green. We're going to want to be on this side, I think. And give ourselves a good angle into the green.
Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
From the fairway nota, this is second.
A 117 left to the hole. Tough win for a right-hander coming from left to right.
What if we go a little bit of a fade? It's gonna be tricky. A lot of fade. Yeah, I have no idea if this is gonna land close, if it's gonna stop close or not.
That was the gap wedge.
Oh
Just a
yes,
bit
just
late
roll right
and
in
gonna
there
miss
for me.
right.
I don't know if that's brilliant or lucky, but it landed in the rough. Anything could have happened, but pops out, and look where it's finished now.
Yes, good start to this backside. Back-to-back birdies here at 10 and 11 will certainly help the cause.
First par 3 now on the backside. Frank, this is sort of the forgotten hole, the 12th, 202 yards.
It is. It's in the corner of the golf course. If you look at the right side of the screen, it's very narrow, but that's actually the entry or the gateway.
Is that someone's house?
And the reason why I say that, that's the full width of the putting surface. If you're going to take the bunker on, you've got to carry the ball another 8 or 9 yards. But one thing in your favor is this hole plays 10 yards downhill.
Okay, lots of spin. Going to be coming down fairly. Hang on. 5. No, that's not enough. Okay, lots of spin on the 5. Landing it here-ish. Okay, something like that. Try and let that thing, that wind swing back a little bit. That's going to be too hard. But it is rolling towards the hole, and we're going to get a putt at it.
Okay, fortunate there. That ball hops onto the green, and he'll be left with that for his birdie.
This will be a 14-foot putt here.
Oh, it just caught
The
it too.
pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. And he has taken the lead here with 6 holes to play. Here we are at Pebble's 13th 401-yard par 4 that some consider a bit of a breather on the course. Birdie is definitely a possibility here.
Yeah, up there should be fine.
Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well.
We're going to want to spin it land it just past the hole. A little bit of spin. Or just in front of the hole.
It's been a beautiful round of golf today. It's been a clinic with the irons, and well, more evidence there. The swing, the strike, and look how close that is.
He'll say he should have made that.
I definitely should have made that.
Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And the lead will remain 1.
Frank, the 14th hole, par 5, it is one of the most difficult par 5s in championship golf, isn't it?
It certainly is, Rich. Not just because of the length of the hole, 570 plus yards, but reachable only really by the longest hitters in the right conditions. But it's the third shot. I've got to rank the third shot as probably the hardest short wedge shot, right up there with the 15th hole at Augusta.
Yeah, trying to access this thing is... So we're going to want a fade to this side.
Boy, tough to do a whole lot better than that. That ball right down the middle. Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5.
No, there's no chance. There's absolutely zero chance of getting anywhere near that green.
Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
That's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
All right, definitely want to reduce the spin now. Oh, I can't actually, I have to do something like that. Sure, why not? Wasn't actually able to reduce the distance. Oh, whoa, that's a lot of spin. But I reduced the spin.
And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay. Now this for another birdie.
Oh, just not quite enough.
Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And that's going to preserve this tenuous one-shot lead. Next up, the 393-yard par 4 15th. Tee shot in the fairway gives the players an excellent shot at birdie, but be careful losing it right onto that 17-mile drive.
Should be good. Just stay low. Try and reduce the effect of the wind. Tiny little bit.
Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb.
All right, definitely want to reduce the spin. That might not be enough. That's going to spin back, and well, it's going to stay on the green.
Not quite sure that strike, whether they got it all, but ball's just come up a little shy. Outside chance for a birdie.
Oh, just going to miss.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And the lead will remain at 1 with 3 holes left to play.
I'd like to get
It's a really
bit more
pretty
of a
hole, the
lead,
par
just in
4
case
16.
there's-
What's the right line here, Frank?
Well, if you want to pick out something in the horizon there, if you look closely down there,
this
the
is a
tallest
cool
tree in the
looking
distance,
hole.
that's sort of right bang in the middle of the fairway. You will not see your tee shot land and you won't see it run out, but that's the line.
Wow, do I even want to do that? I'm going to end up... That's going to be very questionable. I do like a high fade. I don't know. Well, we can try it. Not sure how that's going to end up. Oh, he's happy. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
good swing and a good result, as that is safely
Crushed
into the
that
fairway.
one.
We know he can move it. That ball was absolutely bombed. Now comes the touch shot, 83, 84 yards. See if he can play that 2-check skipper and get it to stop.
Oh, it's gonna actually spin back, unfortunately.
In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that to do over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
That's not gonna be high enough either. Oh boy.
No, I think he knew it right when it left the putter face. Didn't get that far
Yep,
enough out to
pretty
the
much.
right. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And this is going to go down to the wire. It'll stay a 1-shot lead with 2 to play. If you stop for just a moment, it can really hit you where you are and what's happened here. This 17th hole at Pebble Beach, the par 3. Jack with a 1-iron that hit the flagstick in 1972 on his way to winning the U.S. Open Championship. And then a decade later, Tom Watson from just long of the green, chipping in for a birdie to beat Jack Nicklaus. Yeah, history made here at the 17th hole.
Let's do spin, get it high, and clear that bunker. Nice.
Boy, he took
Can't
that one
ask for
way
much better than
upstairs, got
that.
a lot of air under it, and that allowed it to land softly. That's a nice shot. Chance now for another birdie.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Finally.
finishing strong. That's in for birdie here at 17. And stop the presses if you've heard this before. He's well on his way to yet another victory on the year. Well, you're not just playing the 18th hole at Pebble Beach, are you? You're taking a moment to soak it all in. Stand on that tee box, look out at the Pacific Ocean, think about what's happened here, who's played this hole, who's made history here, and then you let it rip.
Definitely don't want to be anywhere near that tree.
Yes, step 1 out of the way. It is in the fairway at 18. One more good approach shot could just about seal it.
Ooh, look at that. We could actually make it. How am I gonna do this? Something like that with a high draw? Hopefully that's coming in at the right angle. Oh, it's just short. Okay.
That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5.
Spinner, high spin. Land it out there. Just a little bit harder than I would have liked, but it's okay. Can still work with
About a
that.
60% make percentage from here. This for birdie.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Way to
how
go
end
out.
it. Back-to-back birdies at 17 and 18. And how about the final result here? A 61-11 under par. That is a round to remember. So this a tremendous week of golf. And in the end, for our featured player, Frank gets a third career victory.
And a good one. They're starting to come a little quicker. I think confidence is starting to grow. It'll be really interesting these next 12 months to see if they can absolutely springboard from this position.
So for Frank Nobilo, Notable Gay III, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.
Not bad, not bad. So what did we do for points? Okay, that's fine. All right, now, okay, so that's the end of that one. Now we have to decide what we want to do with the Phoenix Open. Whoa. Oh, it's doing this thing again. Okay, never mind. Yeah, do we want to play a full Phoenix Open or not? I think not. We're gonna go for one round again. That I felt that went pretty well. I mean, obviously we won. I mean, I shot way under, which was great. But yeah, we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna go. I'm not sure what the next thing is. Fortunately, it's just flipping. I don't know why it does this. But anyway, yeah. Hang on. Maybe I can exit out and then. Nope. It just breaks. Okay, great. Well, guys, we'll see you in the next episode where we will play the Phoenix Open. Take care.